Hey guys, what's going on? It is the 17th of June. I fell asleep really early last night. Well, early for me. I guess it was technically still today, but I was out cold by 3 o'clock, which is way early for me. 3 o'clock in the a.m. Normally I don't go to bed until about 7, 8, 9, right around there. Anyway, was up early, so I decided to hit up the thrift stores. Went over to Goodwill right away because they open the earliest, and first thing I found was R-Type Command for $2.99. So for $3, I picked up one of my favorite games on the PSP. Obviously a shooter. I believe this one has sort of a you customize your fleet and kind of thing. I haven't played it before, but it's an R-Type game, which is right up my alley. Then we'll get the odds and ends out of the way here first. For the PS3, this is complete in box. Sorry, I'm taking the tape off as I do this. Our Goodwill seals up their games with packaging tape so they can't get stolen. You're going to hear somebody trying to tear that open in the store. This is F1 Championship Edition. I've said before, I don't like racing games, but F1 kart racing, for whatever reason, I do enjoy playing those. I guess I should say I really don't care for the NASCAR racing games or like Gran Turismo. I don't care for the constant tuning, and I'm sure I'll have to do that in this, but I do like F1, maybe because of the speed. So yeah. Then this is actually, I remember this getting not average, but decent reviews, and this is Reign of Fire for the GameCube. The movie itself is a guilty pleasure, but the game, I remember, I don't think I ever played it or rented it, but I remember playing it on a demo, so I shouldn't say I don't remember playing it. I played it on a demo, and it was reasonable fun. I mean, you fight dragons with modern day weapons. What more could you want? It's certainly not perfect by any means, but it's a reasonably fun game. Then picked up Madagascar Karts for the Wii. As I've said, I love kart racing games. Crash Team Racing, Mario Kart, Looney Tunes Racing for the PS1, fantastic racing game. Then Sonic Unleashed for the Wii, and I know it's not a great game, but this was actually new in box. It was still sealed at the store, so for $4 I wasn't going to pass it up. Then, a really big one. Now, it did not have the controller, and this is I believe, the expansion to the original one, but I could not pass it up for $3.99, and that is Steel Battalion Line of Contact. This is a big one to cross off my list of Xbox exclusives. It's in great shape. It's complete. Disc is immaculate. I was saying to them at the Goodwill store, if you came across a massive controller that doesn't look like it has any use, if somebody donated that, they even took my phone number, and I said, please call me right away. I would take that controller off your hands. Do not throw it away. It has value. And they said okay. So then it was over to Salvation Army, and they had a couple of things I don't have for my Xbox collection. I need to get the artwork for it, but that actually shouldn't be too hard to do. This is Counter-Strike. I know they have local multiplayer on this, so it might be fun to throw in, just to play with some buddies, hook it up to the big TV and play with some friends. Now, I have this for the PS2, but for the PS2, fine. I can actually rip this to my hard drive called the Monster. This is the Bard's Tale for the Xbox. This is shooters, and isometric action RPGs, and when I say shooters, I mean like side scrollers, top down shooters. I've said before, I fucking hate the term shmup, and I also hate the term shoot 'em up. They were called shooters when I was a kid. That's what they still are as far as I'm concerned. FPSs are what Halo is. Gradius is what a shooter is. Anyways, The Bard's Tale, one of my favorite games. Really good sense of humor. Obviously, retelling of the original. There's something funny on this. For those of you who've never seen this, see if the camera picks it up. There we go. wait for it to zoom in. It says, for a really disturbing image, flip over the disc. Obviously, it's meant for you to look at it. This thing is minty. It's in great shape. Even the box doesn't have much wear on it aside from where the price tag was. So that was pretty cool. Then a clearance pickup over at Best Buy. I know this got middling reviews, and there were a lot of people who didn't like it because it didn't stay true to the source material. My problem is I don't know the source material. I've never watched a single episode. I've never read any of the comics or graphic novels it's based off of. So I don't really care. I just wanted to give it a whirl. And this is Young Justice Legacy. Now, this might become a Teen Titans type game where this came out late in the Xbox life cycle. Not a particularly great game, so it didn't sell well. There probably isn't a ton of copies of this going around right now. And as of right now, not a valuable game, but it might become one of those type games that came out late in the Xbox 360 life cycle. So then it was over to, actually I will do the Best Buy pickups. I had $30 in Reward Zone credits saved up, so I decided to grab a couple of things for my Xbox One, and that is Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition. That just came out this week. I love the first Payday. Haven't really played much of it in multiplayer, so if you want and you got an Xbox One, get a hold of me and we can play. Then this has been my jam lately. I have no idea why, but I got the original Farming Simulator 14, and now Farming Simulator 15. These games are silly, fun. You know, it's exactly what it sounds like. You run a farm, which if you're from North Dakota, you probably have somebody in your family has been in farming or is still in farming. All of my family that was farming is gone. My aunt and uncle retired to Wisconsin last year and sold their farm. So all of my family that's in farming is retired and doesn't do it anymore, but farming was a big part of my family. Then it was over to GameStop and picked up this. For those of you who don't know what this is Cabela's Survival Shadows of the Katmai. It's actually a first-person shooter that is not a standard Cabela's hunting game. Your plane goes down in the wild in the Katmai, and you have to survive and basically fight your way out. Now, I'm gonna look off screen here just for a second. It's similar to this Man vs. Wild with Bear Grylls. It's a survival type game. This one's complete. Wow, it even has a thing that says if I register at the Cabela's Activision Facebook page, I can win a 46-inch HD TV, which I'm sure that sweepstakes is long gone by now. It's weird. There's a price tag under the box, so this must have been a recycled case. Anyway, then a rare one for the Wii that I couldn't pass up. I could no longer pass up. It's been sitting there for a couple of weeks, and I wasn't going to let it sit there any longer. So I grabbed it today. It wasn't cheap by any means. Even with my Power Up Rewards Pro membership, I still had to pay $34 to get this, and this is One Piece Unlimited Adventure, relatively rare game on the Wii. I don't know much about the One Piece series. I know that I've been playing One Piece Unlimited World Red, and that's a lot of fun, but I don't know enough about it to pass any judgment on it other than I enjoy playing the games. Never really been an anime fan, and I'm told, I think One Piece is the longest running anime. I'm not sure. Don't go nuts on me on that. I actually don't know a lot about it, so I can't pass judgment on it. Then, I remember I got rid of this game because the first time I had it, it was when my 360 red ringed. So I was disappointed that I couldn't play the new game that I had, but this is Far Cry Instincts Predator. The case is really banged up, and Kelly out there offered me a new case, but I said, no, don't worry about it, buddy. I got it. The disc is in great shape, and the artwork and manual are in great shape, but the disc is really chewed up. It looks like something actually got dropped on it. All right. So that's everything except for one big thing. I had been wanting this and hoping to find it for a long time. It's not complete, so the manual is probably going to cost me a lot. But the manual's probably going to cost me a lot, but I was able to track this down, and I didn't have to pay it wasn't cheap, but I didn't have to pay an arm and a leg for it. considering what even the disc by itself goes for. But I got it. I got one of the white whales on the original Xbox. This is Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. Sort of a theme park simulator, but set in the Jurassic Park world. It's actually a really good game, but very tough to find on the original Xbox. Like I said, I'll have to track down a manual, which I know in and of itself is not going to be easy. So I'm super duper excited to get that. I got, like I said, got a bunch of games again on the Xbox that I didn't have. So I'm going to do a quick wrap up because I didn't get a ton of stuff this week. R-Type Command for the PSP, Far Cry Instincts Predator for the Xbox 360, Sonic Unleashed for the Wii, Madagascar Karts for the Wii, Reign of Fire for the GameCube, F1 Championship Edition for the PS3, excuse me, The Bard's Tale for the Xbox. I'll open it up. Counter-Strike for the Xbox. A big one, Steel Battalion Line of Contact for the Xbox. An even bigger one, as I said, a white whale type game, Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. One Piece Unlimited Adventure for the Wii. Cabela's Survival Shadows of the Katmai. This one I might do a live stream of on either my YouTube or Twitch channel. I haven't really done a lot on Twitch. I got to get into it, but then 3 new ones. Farming Simulator 15, as I hold my hand kind of awkwardly there. Payday 2 Crime Wave Edition, and a clearance pickup at Best Buy, Young Justice Legacy. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Still pushing for my 50th subscriber. I'll get there one day, I know. When I do, like I said, $50. I'll do it this way. We'll go $50. I originally said a year of Xbox Live or a year of PlayStation Plus, but I'll just do it as $50 on the Xbox Marketplace. Then you can buy what you want with it if you want to get a year of Xbox Live, or $50 on PSN, or $50 to the Nintendo eShop, or $50 on a Steam code. So help me get to 50. Tell everybody to comment, rate, subscribe, check out my channel, and thanks guys. I'll see you later.